Hello, and today we are doing a exposed broken collarbone tutorial. And yes, I'm not looking very happy there. Now, I have been trying to use home products that you can use from home, whether it's tomato sauce, black currant jam, and any dry clay or modelling clay like I'm using here. Any cheap stuff that you've got at home that you can just use to model and shape into your bone, which I've done here. I've used a thicker end as one end of my bone and slightly go into a thinner, smaller end. Okay, don't forget to get 2 pieces of bone and give them a indentation or a sticky out edgy part so it looks like the bone's broken in two. And then when you're happy with them, you then use skin glue or liquid latex to lay them down using your finger, map out where the bone is, the collarbone is, and then lightly use your glue and then stick it down. With the cotton pads, rip them in half and pull them apart so you haven't got double layers, you've got nice thin layers. And then with latex, stick them around the bone. This gives them a little bit more support and also gives it the flappy skin edges. With my paint palette, I'm now going to start using the colours red or darkish brown and going slightly round the edges of the collarbone to give it that dark, deep depth look. And then filling all that in, and as well as all around the flappy bits where the skin would be and the cotton, just slightly go under the cotton with red and the brown paints. Using your choice of foundation, now go around the edges of the scarring and then blend it in with your skin as best you can. Don't worry if it doesn't blend in very clearly. You will be going over it with blood and bruising later on. Using my Skin Illustrator alcohol activated palette, I'm now going with blues, greens, yellows and reds, some purples as well, just to give it that bruising effect all around the outside of the scar, because at the end of the day it'll be all flared up, it'll all be bruised and sore, so you will have all the bruising on the outside of the edges. Blend that all in together. Now I am using my own cheap blood spray here, but you can use tomato sauce or black currant or red jam. Using a little bit of cotton, dab it into the jam or blood, spray it so it's nice and thick and all blended in, and then where the part of the open wound is, lay it just inside so it looks like all the skin and flesh is all bloody and spilling out. Put extra layers in all around beside the bone so it fills it out and opens up the wound more, and also with your finger just dab a little bit of blood here and there. Using a little brush, just dip it into the tomato sauce or blood or jam and then just slightly go around the edges of the scar or the cotton wool just to make sure that all the flappy bits of skin are covered in blood. Give it more of an effect. I am now using a round-headed spatula, small spatula, and I'm dipping it into thick black currant jam and then dabbing it all over around where the bone and where the open wound is. And lastly, with a coarse sponge, I am dipping that into my thick scab blood from Ben Nye, and then just going around the edges and then just padding that out and dotting that all around the edges so it hides the edges and gives it a more realistic bruised blood look. And there you have it. This is the final look. I do hope you like this tutorial and it does help you. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Shell Spooky SFX. And see you all in the next video. Bye.